Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dietrich, and tonight we are doing one of my world-famous fuel economy tests. We are in a 2025 Jeep Compass. This happens to be an altitude model Compass, which is rated at 32 miles per gallon on the highway. You know the drill. We just filled up with fuel at a local gas station here. I'm going to cruise about 57, 58 miles down the freeway, turn around, go back, fill up at the same station on the same pump, and I've got my cruise control set to 70. I don't have adaptive cruise control in this particular vehicle, so I'm going to have to pay just a little bit more attention than I normally do, although I always pay attention to the road conditions. I may have to tap the brake here slightly to kind of make way for the people on the road, but it should be a clear evening, and I'm hoping for a smooth ride. All of the new Jeep Compass models are equipped with all-wheel drive, but it's sort of a part-time all-wheel drive system, so it's probably only sending power to the front wheels right now, and I guess we'll just have to see what happens. I'm going to get it on down to the turnaround spots, and I'll have a couple updates for you along the way, and stay tuned. All right, we're about 20 miles from Legoland. We've covered almost 35 miles since we have left the gas station, and the car thinks it's doing 32.3 miles per gallon right now, which is okay if true. Like I said, it's rated at 32 on the highway per the EPA. The only Jeep I recall ever testing before was a Wrangler 4xe, which is the plug-in hybrid, a few years ago, and it did pretty poorly, but this is a different animal, so I'm hoping that the Compass comes through stronger. I'm going to continue down to the turnaround spot, have another update for you right now. Okay, we are turned around and on our way back. I had to go one exit further than I normally do because there was some road construction, but that's only going to add about 2 miles to the trip, and the road construction didn't really slow things down because it's late at night, so no big deal. The car currently thinks it's averaging 32.4 miles per gallon. Like I said at the beginning, we are going to end up at the exact same gas station that I filled up at, and we're going to fill up on the same pump to try to minimize any margin of error there. But it is a little bit more uphill on the way back, so I don't know, we may lose some average mile per gallon here on the way back up, but there's only one way to tell. I'm going to soldier on through the night. If nothing unforeseen happens, I'll have one more quick update for you, and then we'll hit the gas station. All right, we are almost back. We've covered 102 miles. The car says it's averaging 32 miles per gallon. So we did lose a little bit of average coming back up, but we're right there where we're supposed to be. We've burned almost a quarter of a tank of fuel according to that digital fuel gauge. So I'm going to cover the last 15 or so miles and fill it up, and we're going to see how we really did right now. Okay, we have made it back to the gas station. We filled it up. We ended up covering 118.4 miles. The car got an alleged 32.4 miles per gallon. It took, if I can get my camera to focus, 3.942 gallons to fill up, which means it's got 30.0355 miles per gallon. Just call that 30 even. So it overestimated itself by 2.4 miles per gallon, and it missed its EPA rating by 2 miles per gallon. So that's a disappointment for the old Jeep. I'm not real happy with that, but hey, it is what it is. At least it's not my car. If you drive a Jeep Compass, please leave me a comment. Let me know what fuel economy you're getting. Please like my video and subscribe to my channel. And I hate an iPhone 14 Pro. It has a terrible camera. I'm going to go home and go to sleep. Good night.